Okay, I want to talk about on this video about what's happening with the Fox. We all know up to this point what the Fox merger was, that Marvel got the rights back to Deadpool, the X-Men, and Fantastic Four, including I think some of the Spider-Man properties. So it right now, what I do know that I can report to you guys that there's been a lot of reshoots with the New Mutants and the the Dark Phoenix saga movie that they're going to be doing. But I want to just kind of remind you guys, I'll give you guys my own opinion on this, and you guys could let me know what you know about this film that I don't know, okay? So up to this point, we know that there's been a lot of reshoots because in the original film, the original finish of the film, there's no the X Men are actually most of the time are not in their uniforms, and their uniforms are actually supposed to be. This movie's supposed to take place in the 90s, and their uniforms are a little bit like the ones from the Jim Lee comics, and the Skrulls are actually the main alien invaders on this film because anybody that knows the Dark Phoenix or the Phoenix Saga knows it's not them, it's the Shi'ar galaxy, and Landra, the Shi'ar Empress, including D'Ken, her evil stepbrother or brother, is supposed to be the part of the main catalyst in the original story. And in this movie, it's supposed to be a really bad film with almost no substance or anything like that that we know, because you guys know that the Last Stand really butchered the Phoenix Saga. I mean, I enjoyed the Last Stand. I mean, I'm not afraid to say it, of course, but it did not do the Phoenix Saga justice. So this being the last two films for Fox with the X Men property, it doesn't really look good because there's a lot of criticism going on about the Sophie Turner, the Jean Grey we got right now. Honestly, I think she's just fine. She's a young lady, but I think she's a good enough Phoenix for me and a good enough Jean Grey. And with James McAvoy, Michael Fassbender, and everybody else up to this point, this is supposed to be their last film because we are going to get a release of these two films. I'm going to get the New Mutants right now. New Mutants kind of reminds me a little bit of Nightmare on Elm Street. It's supposed to take. It is the. I'm not sure because Hollywood is not accurate when it comes to making films translate from the comics to film. But it is actually supposed to be the Demon Bear saga. I'm not really too familiar with the Demon Bear saga because the comics that I read, I was not. I kind of missed the New Mutants, but they're actually the New Mutants are an offspring of the X Men because the X Men actually get captured by the Brood, and the New Mutants were recruited by Professor Xavier to or some of the co-captains of the X Men Blue Team to save them from the Brood. So the New Mutants are actually supposed to be a new students of Xavier's school, and they're supposed to save the X Men from the Brood. But I mean, I see what they were doing. I think they have Wolfsbane, Magic, and Cannonball, Richter, and Boomer. I'm not quite sure though, but it just to me really just looks really bad, and it has been said on the internet that it actually is a really bad film. So bad that they have to reshoot both of these films. They're actually going to be released. If you really want to take these films as Marvel films, I'm going to take them as Marvel films. I'm not sure if I'm going to go see them, but I'm definitely going to see them because any Marvel Comics movie is a must see for me. But I just really think but the reshoots, they're saying now with the Dark Phoenix Saga movie that it's supposed to be a lot more towards the comic, more faithful to the comic, maybe faithful to the X Men animated series from the early 1992. I mean the 1995 series. So, what do you guys think about this? Are you guys really think these movies are going to be good? My honest opinion as a reviewer and as a unauthorized movie film critic, I really don't think this movie's going to be good. I mean, X Men Apocalypse had a lot of problems, mainly because Apocalypse was not Apocalypse, and he looked a lot more like Martin Short or Simon Pegg or something like that. So I really think that I don't think these movies are going to be good. I'm probably going to see them. Like I said, any X-Men movies are must watch. But I really don't think they're going to accomplish much. And I really think that they should just scrap these movies, just kind of pretend, or sorry about that, send them straight to the Red Box or Netflix or stuff like that, because I seriously doubt that Fox is going to get much out of what's left of this franchise, because it just really. And also, I want to talk about, before I get close this video, about the MCU introduction of the Fantastic Four, and I'm not sure about Deadpool, but Deadpool's definitely going to get an X Force. It's probably going to be Deadpool Part 2 X Force, Part 3 X Force. So we're definitely at some point we're going to see the Fantastic Four show up, and in the MCU. And there is also talk of a X-Men versus the Avengers film. It is just right. I'm sorry. It is made known that this is a future film. It's not even in the writing process yet, so it's just kind of like a little bit of a talk. But this is something that us, the fans, really want to see. We're gonna get to see Wolverine team up with Deadpool. Maybe we're gonna get to see Thor battle Wolverine or something like that. The Hulk fight the Thing, like in the comics, or or X Force team up with the X Men or whatnot. A variation of that. X Factor maybe in the future as well. And so what do you want? What do you think of this video? Let me know on the comments below. What do you think is going to happen? If you have any information at all about the what is the fate of the Dark Phoenix and the New Mutants, including the Fantastic Four, Deadpool, to the MCU, their introduction to the MCU, and this is what I know so far. And before I start off the video, there's a couple actors that are being tossed up for the for Fantastic Four, including Emily Blunt, and I've heard a lot of other people, including the chick from Doctor Strange as Professor Xavier, also Sean Bean for Professor Xavier, and Michael Fassbender actually for Doctor Doom, as well as I'm not sure about Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman said he did make it clear that he wants to come back if the X-Men become a part of the MCU, and it really just not the same without Hugh Jackman. Maybe he might give it one go, a last go, and also because you guys know that we're gonna get a Venom film in October, that we're probably gonna get a new Wolverine, and it is rumored that this gentleman will probably be, I forgot his name, sorry guys, I need coffee. I'm always hyper though, but when I do these videos, but anyway, I guess I didn't drink enough coffee. Okay, tell me what you think about the MCU. What do you think is going to happen? Do you know anything else about the X-Men, Dark Phoenix movie, including the New Mutants, the Atrocity, Wannabe Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and also the Fantastic Four, Deadpool, and Wolverine, and basically introducing them to the MCU. What do you guys know? Okay, let me know. Okay, this channel is interactive. Please make sure you click on that bell for notifications, because I will be doing a lot more videos now. I'm sorry about the long spans of time that I don't do videos, because like I said, I got drama all the time. So okay, I will see you guys real soon. And once again, make sure you share this video. Let people know about this blog. Support this blog, because I am still your reviewer. Okay, I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.